Good evening from London, and hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Judea, chairman of the UK Korean Friendship Association, and president of the Association for the Study of Sungam Politics. Tonight, I'm going to speak about a very serious and heavy subject, namely the attempts to suppress pro-DPRK voices on the social media and indeed in society in general. I'm sure most people watching this video will know that the popular pro-DPRK Twitter account, Cold Noodle Fan, was suspended permanently as a result of a long-running campaign, a so-called investigation by some media outlets, including a certain notoriously anti-DPRK, anti-KFA website, which we all know is really a front for the US CIA and the South Korean Ministry of Unification, so-called, and because recently this website has been shown to receive funding from the US Army, the US Department of Defense, and the Japanese Foreign Ministry, and I'm sure that's the tip of the iceberg. Anyway, these people went after the Cold Noodle Fan Twitter account in a most insidious McAfeeite manner, and the result was that the account was taken down by Twitter. And of course, there is a far wider context to this. It's not the first time that something like this has happened. In fact, this year and the year before, different pro-DPRK YouTube channels were deleted permanently. Our own UK KFA Facebook page was inaccurately labelled as North Korean state-controlled media, quote unquote, even though we do not actually receive editorial guidance from any DPRK media outlet or the DPRK government, and we certainly do not receive a salary from the DPRK for operating the page, yet we were labelled as DPRK state-controlled media. And Facebook doesn't do this label the BBC or CNN US state-controlled media, which I think they should do in the interests of fairness, but of course they will not. This is all part of an effort to, by the state, by the imperialists, by the reactionaries, to suppress and censor those who speak up in support of the DPRK, those who promote understanding of the DPRK, those who promote friendship and solidarity with the DPRK, and those who are prepared to show the truth about the DPRK. The imperialists like to go on about freedom and democracy, and indeed people are indoctrinated from a very early age that we are living in a freedom, in a democracy and in a free society, when we're not. I can remember at school at the age of 11, my teacher saying that this country is a democracy when it is not, and the fact that they're trying to censor and suppress alternative narratives about the DPRK, which go against, what the mainstream media is saying, just prove that it is not free or democratic, and there is not real freedom of speech. The fact they're trying to indulge in this kind of censorship. And we've also seen other things like widespread trolling and attacks on pro DPRK YouTube channels and pro DPRK pages. And of course, there's attempts to try and attack organisations like KFA, which support the DPRK. Our own UK KFA has been subjected to a series of very malicious and slanderous media attacks over the last year, and also years ago, or 6 years ago, I was pushed out of my job, a job I'd held for 25 years, with some loss of income, loss of pension, and loss of lump sum, because I was a KFA official, and that was deemed to be not compatible with being employed at any level of the organisation I was working in, and I did not receive any compensation for this awful act. And all this goes to prove that there's nothing democratic about the society we live in. And there's people who want to see KFA shut down, and that's why there's these kind of attacks on KFA, which, to reiterate, they're all part of a wider context of trying to suppress those who speak up in support of people's career, who want to show the truth about the DPRK. But of course, that truth about the DPRK is one that is very inconvenient for our rulers, and that's why they want to suppress it. We will always carry on fighting. I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed, and please stay safe. Good night.